So welcome to another edition of the Membership World briefing, which we're going to be doing with another one of our vetted partners, and that is Kirstie York. Lovely to see you, Kirstie.
Hello, Gordon. Good to be here.
And we're going to talk about how to consider outsourcing as your association or charity and why you should consider doing that. Because, some organizations need to consider all of their resources and their experience. Have they got the right people? Can they afford certain things? And as part of those discussions, they may well, of course, be thinking about outsourcing. So tell us about the process of considering an outsourced secretariat.
Well, we find that by the time organisations get to a certain size, there's just more work than there is capacity. If it's just being run by the board, obviously they tend to just be volunteers. I say just, I don't mean that at all. They do an awful lot of good work, but they can be really busy because they often, their association is not their exclusive focus. They have day jobs, they have families like all the rest of us. So it reaches a critical point where if they want to keep delivering services that the membership wants, they need to increase that capacity somehow. And there's generally two choices. They can either employ their own staff, which can be quite a daunting prospect because that means you need premises, you need to provide equipment, you need to manage those people. Or you can come to an organisation like mine where I provide a fully staffed office, no matter how many or few hours organisations need, we're there at the end of the phone, 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. We also bring a lot of experience with us. So new challenges that the board may not have encountered before, it's likely that either myself or a colleague will have seen that.
Absolutely. And what sort of costs would it be to have like an outsourced secretariat?
We start at a rate of £32 plus VAT per hour, but obviously you don't need to employ us for time when we're not working. So what we'll do, because obviously all membership organisations have peaks and troughs of activity. So what we'll generally do is work on outcomes, and we'll agree an estimated time of work for each activity, add it all together and divide by 12. So you've got a guaranteed monthly payment that you're making. And then that's subject to review. Either you can add in services or you can take them away if they're not being used. Generally, board members who've been running their own organisation have a really good idea of what's involved and a good idea of how long it takes. And sometimes we can do those activities more quickly because accounts, for instance, we're using software, which speeds up the process and takes it away from the time-consuming spreadsheets.
So typically, just run us through some of the services that you guys might provide.
So we'd start with the money, because I think every organisation runs on that. So it's about sending out the renewals, chasing the payments coming in, really keeping an eye on the supplier payments that are being made. Then you have your membership contact. So we're there at the end of the phone, we're there at the end of emails. All your members get a quick response. There's also board meetings. We've all got secretarial backgrounds, so we can come and we can organise the meeting, we can attend and take the minutes, circulate them, make sure that all that process is taken care of. So your board members we'll ask them for a report in advance, but then they only need to attend, make the decisions, and we'll prompt them with a record of what was decided in the meetings. Yes, and then events.
And any events at all do you do for people or with event management or anything?
Yes, like that? We do quite a lot of events. Organisations need to have their annual general meeting. A lot of them choose to tie that in with a conference of some sort, or an educational opportunity or networking. and we can organise the entire thing from start to finish for that. We also do awards ceremonies, which are the big two things for, you know, membership associations where people want to get together.
Absolutely. Great. Well, thank you so much. And if you guys want to find out more about working with Cygnul, then just head over to the Membership Solutions Centre and you can find out more about what Cygnul do there. Thanks very much for joining us.